It was necessary for Jesus to pass through Samaria. He came to a town in Samaria called Sychar, near the plot of ground Jacob had given to his son Joseph. Jacob's well was there, and Jesus, tired from the journey, sat down by the well. It was about noon. A Samaritan woman came to draw water, and Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." His disciples had gone into the town to buy food. The Samaritan woman replied, "How is it that you, being a Jew, ask me for a drink, since I am a Samaritan woman?" For Jews did not associate with Samaritans. Jesus answered, "If you knew the gift of God and who it is that asks you for a drink, you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." The woman said, "Sir, you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Where then do you get that living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from it himself, as did his sons and his livestock?" Jesus replied, "Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life." The woman said, "Sir, give me this water so that I won't get thirsty and have to keep coming here to draw water." Jesus told her, "Go, call your husband and come back." The woman answered, "I have no husband." Jesus said to her, "You are right when you say, 'I have no husband.' The fact is, you have had 5 husbands, and the man you now have is not your husband. What you have said is quite true." The woman said, "Sir, I can see that you are a prophet. Our ancestors worshipped on this mountain, but you Jews claim that the place where we must worship is in Jerusalem." Jesus declared, "Believe me, woman, a time is coming when you will worship the Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You worship what you do not know. We worship what we do know, for salvation is from the Jews. But the hour is coming, and is now here, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for they are the kind of worshippers the Father seeks. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and in truth." The woman said, "I know that the Messiah is coming, the one called Christ. When he comes, he will explain everything to us." Then Jesus declared, "I, the one speaking to you, I am he." Just then, his disciples returned and were surprised to find him talking with a woman. But no one asked, "What do you want?" or "Why are you talking with her?" Then the woman left her water jar, went back to the town, and said to the people, "Come, see a man who told me everything I ever did. Could this be the Christ?" They came out of the town and made their way toward him. Meanwhile, the disciples urged him, "Rabbi, eat something." But he said to them, "I have food to eat that you do not know about." Then his disciples said to each other, "Could someone have brought him food?" Jesus said, "My food is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work." This encounter between Jesus and the Samaritan woman reveals that God doesn't avoid difficult routes or rejected people. Jesus had to go through Samaria, not out of geographical necessity, but spiritual mission. He went to meet a marginalized woman with a questionable reputation, yet thirsty for truth, just like many today, longing for meaning but trapped in cycles of pain and shame. Jesus teaches us that true worship transcends places and traditions. It's not about being in the right temple or following rigid rituals, but about surrendering to the Father in spirit and in truth. That's what the world needs today. Not just people who attend church, but those who live connected to God in heart and action. By revealing himself as the Messiah, Jesus shows that he knows our story and still offers us a new path. He doesn't expose us to shame us, but to free us. That woman left her jar, a symbol of her old thirst and routine, and ran to evangelize her city. Those who are touched by Christ become his witnesses. Today, we are called to do the same. Leave the jars of shame behind and run with the good news. You can be the bridge between someone's well of pain and the eternal source of life. All it takes is a heart willing to listen, believe, and obey the voice of Jesus.